Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
You're not going to regret it.
I don't know.
David
is
freaking out about, we are talking about phone storage and all that stuff for our spring cleaning week. Welcome to Pittsburgh Today.
Day 3 of spring cleaning week. Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Right. Thank you for joining us. We were looking at my phone because I have one app that I keep getting charged for. And I said to Heather, I didn't even realize how much I was getting charged.
No. Please tell the people how much you've been paying
I was getting charged
Ron, listen to this.
$69 a month, and I didn't even know it. Yes.
It was $69.99, folks.
Yes.
$70 a month.
And I did not know. I really did not. And so then I started looking, where is all my money going? And so then I realized, when did I sign up for this? And so we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk to an expert today about how to create space on your devices and to not be doing what I was doing.
So I just made him cancel the subscription.
You know what? And it feels good. I feel good. Woo! We're getting better at the high five, yeah.
Okay.
All right, hey, we're going to begin today with something a lot of parents are going to soon know about. K-pop Demon Hunters and McDonald's are doing a collaboration.
So you've never seen this movie?
No, but I've heard so much about it. I listened to this podcaster, and this is all she talks about because she has kids.
Well, yes, but as an adult, you would also love this.
Okay.
You could watch it.
Well,
the music's great.
And it won an Oscar. Golden won an Oscar. Yeah.
See?
So
amazing.
Yeah. So let's give the backstory of what this is. So this movie, K-pop Demon Hunters.
Would you like to tell the backstory, please?
Well, I just learned it this morning.
Okay,
so it's a battle between Huntrix and Saja Boys, and it is all about. So Huntrix, they are demon hunters.
That's right.
Now Saja Boy, they try to foul things up because they are actually demons.
Yes, but they are very attractive demons, and they
as most demons are.
They use their very smooth sounds to lure people in.
So McDonald's has decided we're going to have 2 adult Happy Meals, one for Huntrix and one for Saja Boys.
See?
And so Huntrix is a 10-piece chicken nuggets with a medium soft drink and McShaker fries. So they have this mix of soy and garlic and sesame and spice, and you put it in a bag and
they shake it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you get to shake it up.
Oh, I get to shake up my fries?
I think you do. That's how I'm reading it.
Okay.
And the Saja Boys, tell them about that.
Okay, so it's a breakfast. See, and I don't know why they're leaning on breakfast. To me, demons would not be waking up for breakfast.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, McDonald's breakfasts are pretty good. I think
of all the bad boys you know in life. What time are they going to bed? They might be getting this before they go to bed.
They're probably going to the McDonald's before they go to bed.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how it was thinking.
So this is like a 5 a.m. kind of meal before we actually go to sleep. All right, so here it is. It's the sausage McMuffin with egg. Comes with a peppery, spicy Saja sauce. You also get hash browns and a small soft drink.
And these are adult meals. They're Happy Meals, but they're for adults, and they start at the end of the month if you want to check.
I really want you to do some homework and watch it tonight. Will you watch it?
Watch it tonight? I don't know that I have.
Oh, well, you can't watch your Golden Girls rerun.
No,
you don't have
you know what?
plans.
I need to catch up on JFK Jr. Love Story.
You'll have a little bit of time. You'll have a little bit of time.
All right, we'll see. We'll see if I do it tonight. I'll do it. I will do it, though.
Okay.
All right.
Hey,
if you hate flying because the seats are so tight and uncomfortable, and they really are, aren't they? So United Airlines is unveiling a new seat option, and they posted this
everywhere.
On social media.
Everywhere.
Everyone's talking about it.
I saw it on X, and then I saw it on Instagram, and then I think I saw it on Facebook, too. They, unleashed this video everywhere.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to know. So as you can see, the seats, they pull out a little bit, so you can either make a couch or a bed or do whatever. How much does this cost? That's what was excluded in this whole...
Well, yeah, they don't say in this information yet, because you have to buy 3 seats in a row.
Obviously.
This is not first class, this is economy, and it's not available yet, but they're gonna give you a mattress pad, a blanket, 2 pillows. If you have kids, you get a plushie, and when you get this, it's the footrest that's gonna be able to go up and create this sort of couch bed thing.
Yeah.
And look, nap time. And this is only for long flights, but I think this is a great idea because flights are horrible. Like the way they jam the seats in, they don't even match with the windows anymore. I'm a big window seat guy.
I know.
And I hate it when I get a window seat and I'm looking and it's just
You
a
fall
wall.
asleep anyway.
Well, no, but I want to see, it's something about like knowing where I am. Like I need to at least watch the takeoff and the landing.
Yeah.
You know, that makes me feel better.
I don't know. To me, this is all about the price because I do feel like it's going to have to be expensive. You're buying those 3 seats. Look, we tried to fly to Florida instead of drive because we normally drive.
Yeah.
$3,500.
Wow. Wow, that is a lot of
I'm
money.
actually glad, given all the long lines at the airports that we're
Right,
seeing,
that it worked out
we're
that
not
way.
flying.
Yeah,
But
although,
still,
yeah,
my
Pittsburgh
gosh.
Airport's been good, but
Yeah.
who knows about in
My
Florida.
gosh.
All right, hey, let's get to our What You Think Wednesday question because we love this question. Someone asked us this last week. What is the most attractive quality we find in our spouses? So we wanted to ask you, throw it right back and say, what do you find most attractive in your significant other? And I think we got some great answers.
What does it say here? Is it a tight set of abs? Did you write
I wrote that in. I wrote in. I thought I should do one physical thing. Is it a tight set of abs or something about their personality? Yes.
I do love Frankie's muscles.
You mentioned tight abs on Friday, I think. Didn't you? I don't know. I kind of zone out during the show, to be honest. I'm not always sure what we end up saying.
I half listened to you, basically.
Okay. Me too. I turn to you and I'm like, what did I talk about? What did I reveal? And then Gary will tell me later, like, why did you talk about that? All right, let's go through
Okay,
these.
all right. So Rose says the little things like helping me, noticing the small things, always having my back. Like I have his and his laughter.
I love that. I think laughter is so important. Laurel says the fact that he loves me just as I am. Isn't that the most important thing in the world?
It's so sweet. Debbie says has a sense of humor and is caring.
Kim says he's very handy. He knows what needs to be done and he does it. It's a partnership and he's cute. There you go, Kim.
See, I wasn't joking when I said yesterday, I love him because he's hot. I mean, it's not like...
Well, no, I mean, obviously I think that's part of attraction. I just think when someone is confident and funny and caring, like they become hotter.
Oh, it's like
I think they become way hotter.
Sure. No, yes, you're right.
I don't believe you. You're not saying it like you believe it.
I think nice people are hot. No, I think that lends itself. But I think physical attraction, like you have to be like a little bit.
You gotta have something. You gotta have something.
Yeah, but the confidence definitely leans into it.
For sure.
Okay, let's see. Amy says the way he would drop everything to help someone in need. Shout out to my husband, Bruce. We love this.
Bruce.
For always being by my side and taking care of me during my darkest days going through breast cancer. Even being 11 years cancer-free, he still makes sure I'm okay. We love you, Bruce.
That is truly very
well
sweet.
done.
That is sweet. Jeff is saying her willingness to help others, love of animals and nature, sense of humor, and her commentary.
Yeah. Linda says, as far as her commentary, I wonder what that means.
I bet she's fun, is what I bet. I bet she's got an opinion on things.
I feel she's probably doing a lot of this. Okay,
That's how I
Linda says, as far as physical attributes, I love his silver hair. He started graying in his 20s, but I think it makes him look so distinguished. As far as his emotional attractiveness, I love his caring nature. He's always giving and caring for others.
That's fantastic. One final one. Monica says, I love everything about my wife, her kind heart, her giving soul. She's such a lovely person and such a blessing in my life. Let's take a look at the tally. Number 1 on the list for most attractive is kindness and caring.
You weren't
42%. No, you know, that's so interesting how you said that. You weren't wrong. You didn't. You could have chosen you were right, but instead, David, you weren't wrong. All right, you're a woman who's fun. 26%.
18% say love and loyalty.
All right, we have a second page. Looks came in at 9%.
Yeah, well, no, it's not like the most important thing. It's just the thing.
I think in the beginning, particularly, it's really important.
Beginning, you need something to like walk over and be like, Can I get your number? Can I buy you a drink?
Right.
Like, it's the thing, that one little spark, and then it's everything that follows.
Right.
You know?
I like watching you in action. Can I get your number? Can I
get
buy
your
you a
number?
drink? Is that
Yeah.
all right? And finally, skills, being handy, provider, traits, 5%. Thank you for weighing in. That was a great topic, I thought.
Are we finally going to get to talk about this trailer?
We are. We've been waiting for a
Yes!
couple days.
All right.
It came out over the weekend,
I
right?
know.
At the end of last week.
Okay.
All right. One of the most anticipated movies of the year recently dropped its trailer. Spider-Man is about to make a big return. And the trailer, if the view count on the trailer is anything about like predicting this, the movie is going to be huge.
How many Spider-Men, mans have they made?
Spider-Mans. No, Spider.
How many of these movies have they made?
I don't know. I'm not up on that. I know someone that we could ask in a second because I bet he knows. But before we get to Ron,
Okay.
we're going to tell you this trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day. In 24 hours, may be the most watched trailer ever. It got
Wow.
nearly 800 million views in just one day. It's Tom Holland, and Zendaya is back as well.
Okay, and the two of them may or may not be married, as Bubba was saying.
Right.
Speculation.
We don't know. He does not have a wedding band
Right,
on.
right.
She looks like she has something that could be a wedding. Anyhow,
Anyway,
that's not the point.
it's fine.
Let's bring in Ron, because this is all about sort of a resurgence of Marvel, right?
Yeah. And this has been going on for a while. Like, people are like all in.
It has been. So this is going to be the fourth time for this current Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield got 2, and then the original Spider-Man had 3 movies. So yeah, fourth movie.
What was the guy's name? Tobey
Tobey
Maguire.
Maguire.
Oh, Toby, how did we forget that? Toby
Yeah,
Maguire.
that's what I'm saying. And how many did he have?
He had 3.
He had 3.
He had 3. Andrew Garfield,
Had
a lot of
2.
people probably forgot it. I thought he was fantastic, but
I
only
thought
2.
so, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's British. He had to hide his accent.
Yeah, and he seems like a really cool. All of them seem, like
I
people
think
that
so,
you'd like
too.
to hang out
I feel like they're good human beings.
Right.
I mean, it makes it even, I don't know, going back to kindness, they become more attractive, don't you think?
This is going to be a big year for Marvel, though. They end with the next Avengers movie that's coming out. So a number of big events going on for the Marvel universe. So, yeah,
Well,
it's gonna be a fun
and you and I both watched Wonder Man,
Yes,
which was also
very
a
good.
Marvel, and this was a series on Disney Plus,
Yep.
and it was phenomenal.
Oh, it's
And it was like less about superheroes and more about like acting, which was so strange, but it was really good.
All right, Wonder Man.
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man.
Yeah.
Like
It was
Wonder
good.
Woman, only Wonder Man. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ron. Thanks for bringing us up to speed.
Okay, bye.
We'll talk to him later.
He's
not
coughing.
farewell. Yeah, he's coughing and running
He's
away.
okay.
All right. We've been talking about how AI could be used in the movies, and a lot of people are worried about this. Like,
Yeah.
Hollywood is worried, like, what's this going to do? Is it going to replace actors? Could it replace talk show hosts? I don't know. But according to Variety, the late Val Kilmer is going to be in one of the first movies that's fully artificial. Like his performance, of course, he has passed away. He had throat cancer and he passed away. But this is an image that you're seeing right now, a still from a movie that he never was able to shoot a single scene. But his family has given them pictures and audio, and this is going to help them put this together. And it was a movie they know he wanted to do. So his family is totally behind this. They want to support it. What do you think?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. Because here's the other thing, too. I bet there are so many other actors who, given the shot, could have been in this movie.
Oh, that's interesting, yeah.
Like, why? I mean, yes, maybe you, oh gosh, it'd be great to make a movie with Val Kilmer, and we can't. Like, I understand that feeling, but there might be the next Val Kilmer out there, and instead of just searching and doing the work to find that person, we're gonna create, I think that this is dangerous territory. I think AI can certainly be used for good. We're gonna find out about that coming up a little bit later. So I think that we can lean into it, I do, but I think as far as replacing art and any kind of art of any scale, out, I'm out. I don't like it.
I mean, I do like that his family, this may like make them feel good, and I think that's sweet. But I get what you're saying about providing opportunities for other people.
Yeah.
And I do think it's a slippery slope, because you start doing this and
it's
then
a downhill ski.
Yeah.
We're going down what is the Black Diamond?
a black diamond. Yeah,
This is
I've been on a black diamond by mistake before, and it was not fun getting down.
See?
No.
And try and get back up once you fall too. It's not easy.
Well, that happened a lot going down that hill.
Okay.
All right, hey, coming up, we have a lot on this show. Spring cleaning week continues, and this time we're tackling what might be the dirtiest space of all, especially if you have kids. Yep, we're talking about your car. We're getting the do's and don'ts and the must-knows to get it looking showroom clean.
Plus, if your phone is constantly flashing that dreaded storage full message, don't ignore it. We're learning how to clean out your digital junk drawers with the help from an unexpected assistant, AI.
There you go. But first, spring is here and so is baseball. The Pittsburgh Pirates kick off their season on the road. So if you're watching from home, why not make it a party? And our party planning expert is showing us how to throw the ultimate baseball watch party. That's coming up next.
Today is Wednesday, March 25th. It's going to be a perfect spring day. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with us. We'll be right back.
All right, spring is officially here, and that can only mean one thing. Baseball is back. Since the Pirates open their season tomorrow on the road, chances are you'll be catching that first pitch from your couch. So why not make it an experience?
If you're staying in, we've got just the thing. Our party planning pro, Sherry Zatman from Perfectly Planned by Sherry, is here to help you turn your living room into the ultimate baseball watch party. This will do it. Sherry, once again, you've outdone yourself. It's so cute.
So I actually have high and low centerpieces here to show you. So we'll start with the high. We'll kind of move this way. So this is actually balanced on a baseball bat. So I had to do a little bit of mechanics
You're so creative.
with drilling and dowel rods to kind of hold it in place.
Don't touch it.
It is a little.
Don't touch it. Oh, don't touch it?
It's top heavy, so.
But wait, you have drilled this into a base, right?
So, well, it's not exactly drilled. I actually drilled space into the bat. I should say, I'm going to give my husband credit for that. Actually.
All done, honey.
Yes, we were talking about things we like about our
He was handy too.
Exactly. So he was good with that. And then I use dowel rods to secure the top and the bottom, and that is actually sort of a heavy-duty foam. So you can do this with fresh greens, but it does need to be a wet foam. It's a little bit heavier. And this also allows you to kind of make things ahead instead of doing it last minute, which you have to do when you're using fresh.
And you use like foam baseballs.
And I used foam baseballs, which I just sort of picked in. And I will say, because I've mentioned before that I do a lot of theme parties and events, for me, I actually had a lot of these materials and I repurposed them. So some I've done this way, but a lot of them I haven't, and I just kind of reworked materials that I have.
Well, wonderful. Even the base at the bottom and the baseball being used as a vase.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Exactly. So, so when we move on, this is kind of prop driven, which I actually used one of my baseball vases here, but I repurposed it in a different way. So I always like to do some kind of interesting snack, food, drink display. So this is, you know, buy me some, peanuts and Cracker Jacks. That's the same, right? So I just sort of set it up. I've done this for parties before. Those are the little plastic helmets, you know, you can serve ice cream in. And so I've used them for candy stations. In this case, we've got the peanuts, the Cracker Jack, and I have I repurposed my vase there, and I put some bazooka gum in, which smells great, by the way.
With the little helmet, so the guests are supposed to take the helmet and just eat out of that.
Right. So it's a great vessel, right? So you can pick it up, hold it, you know, by the brim, and walk around with it if you're, you know, strolling at a party.
And then this centerpiece too, I mean, it looks like you've just repurposed something and just, you know, added a couple things to make this really pop.
That's exactly it. So actually, I have the Pirates logo on the front for parties. If I'm doing a kids party, a lot of times I'll do a logo for them, put their name on the front. But this is sort of a seagrass, and I just sort of replaced some of the items that I've used previously. And it's really easy because I used, for this one, the small one, I used a dry floral foam. And again, so if you have these materials, which, you know, if you're doing things month after month, for different holidays, you know, you can, again, just save materials and repurpose them and use them in different ways.
If someone loves this, like, where do you source some of this stuff? Like, these little wooden bats are adorable. Where do you find?
So usually online and craft stores is where I find most of my materials.
Can we talk about how cute this is? This looks homemade. How did you do this?
Well, you know what? That's an easy one. So I like to be able to show things that I think people can do, because I know sometimes the feedback is like, I could never do that. It's really too hard. But this is just a vase that you can buy. So So, I mean,
You see?
certainly you could print, you know, a baseball pattern, wrap it around a vase.
Right.
This one is actually a cardboard vase that I put a glass into so I could put water in it.
Oh, I see.
And then I used fresh flowers. So I usually will do a mix of faux and fresh. And that's what we have today.
I have to ask you about these pictures. As soon as I walked in, I saw these, and I love this. This is a winning team here, Sherry.
It certainly is, and I do have to point out my dog Archie.
Archie is right here.
Yeah.
Which was my favorite. So we were talking, or you were talking about AI, and I used AI for good in this case, and made us all into little baseball cards.
Heather, you look very
But
sporty.
the
You really
application
do.
for this for a party would be if you're sitting down at a table and you want to use it as a place card, right?
great.
To mark your
Okay.
place setting, which I have there by
That's
those
great.
plates.
All right, Sherry, looking good. I love it all. And we're not done with you yet.
No, Sherry is not going anywhere because next up she's going to show us how to make this shoelace stitched baseball placemat. That is coming up next. All right, we have learned how to throw the ultimate baseball party, and now it is time for us to get a little crafty.
We're putting our skills to the test with those shoelace stitched placemats that we showed you. And I've already started, Sherry, because there's a little bit of work to do.
Yes, I sort of pre-prepared this for you, and I just want to show everybody how I started so that I don't have to go through all of the steps.
Right.
But I made a big, this is the size of a charger, and I just want to point out how I do these things. So this is a dollar store charger. So flipped it over, traced it, then find a bowl. I used this one, but if you have a bowl in your home or a plastic one or something you want to buy at the dollar store, then I actually made my little curved lines here by
And there
tracing
you got
that.
a baseball,
So
and
that
here's
was
the
kind of the
finished
easy
product.
part, right? So that's sort of how we get started, right?
And then you use
So
it as
then
a
we
placemat.
move on to other materials. And I pre-marked things for you.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
probably one of the trickiest things is knowing where to poke holes, right?
Right.
So I actually marked them and I spaced out the holes evenly, which is where our shoelaces are gonna go into. And I use this little tool. So if you have a little toolkit at home, or you can buy one very inexpensively on Amazon, you use this little screwdriver to poke holes where I marked it. And so you literally just push them in. And that's how I created all of the holes to put the shoelaces in, okay? So this is definitely not something I think we're gonna finish because we have a lot of stitching to do. But I just wanted to get this started to show you sort of how I did that, right? So this one I already poked holes in. This one I got about half of them in. And we'll start stitching, and then I can show you on the finished one sort of how I did everything.
Okay.
Okay. So how do we thread this through? Do we start at
So we
inside?
actually start on the end. Okay, we're gonna take the ends. You can do any one of the 4 ends. And I actually stitch it in from the bottom.
Okay.
So I could have gotten this started for you, but I wanted to be able to show you how to do it actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we each have 2 shoelaces, and these are really extra long shoelaces that I ordered online. And they come as a pair. So
And did you pull it all
I
the way
pull
through?
it in all the way till about here. I leave a little bit of a tail.
Just for some, yeah.
And I do that just for decoration, so you can actually see that it's, you know,
Oh,
shoelaces
okay.
that we're stitching with. So, and then I take the other one, okay, and then I put it right
the
next to it.
other one.
So that's why
Oh,
we
how
have
sneaky.
2. I
Okay.
take the other one and I pull it through here,
Okay.
and
Same thing.
right, and so then we pull it through. So now we have 2 little tails. So that is actually probably the most complicated part, is getting started, and it's not even really that hard. And then if you've ever done any kind of sewing or knitting or anything, it's just kind of repetitive. So I go on each side.
In the
and
middle.
I go, and then I take it to the middle, okay?
Wait, so you put 2 of the
So
laces in that middle hole?
I do.
Okay.
So that was a great question. So you do have to do that part, maybe a little bit slower.
Okay.
This is the part that probably takes the longest time, is the stitching part.
No,
the
but-
prep is actually, you know, not so hard because I showed you how to do that.
Oh, this is kind of fun.
I
Therapeutic.
actually think that this whole project is a little bit satisfying. Like, I think
Yeah.
poking the holes is kind of fun, stitching them. I mean, I love doing this kind of stuff, you know, mindless stuff at night to sort of, relax and wind down.
Or do it while you're watching PTL.
Exactly.
And then we're just going
so
back
then we
through
just
that
keep
whole...
going. So we have 2 laces, and we keep going. You know, you can pick a side and go right to left to right, however you want to do it. But your right one, you just kind of have to
make sure you pull it all the way through.
Pull it all the way through.
Okay.
And and then you can keep going. I want to show you something just for the sake of time. If you hand me the sample.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to show you actually what it looks like completed while you guys are working. So these are our tails. This is how we started. And then, as I said, if you just get these extra long shoelaces, it's all you need. You don't need multiple sets of shoelaces. Because what I did, I'm going to show the back, I stitch the whole one side.
And then come
and then
down
I take it
the
across, and then I take it back down.
That's great.
And then I have enough extra that I do this pretty bow at the end. So,
wonderful.
What's nice about this is by doing it this way, it looks like it's shoelace stitch, right?
It really does.
I mean, you could use anything, but you want to be able to show that it's kind of cute and different. And we stitch with our shoelaces.
It's okay.
So it is definitely not something today that we are going to finish.
That's okay.
But I think if you have a little bit of time, it's actually easy to do.
It's
a very doable project.
It really is.
Why we're doing this.
I love this one.
Yeah,
really great stuff.
And remember, use a glass plate too, because that way you can show it off.
Exactly. So clear glass plates are great because anything decorative that you have underneath, you can still see.
You can show it off. Really great.
We
Sherry,
love it.
thank
I'm
you.
determined. I want to finish it
I know,
now.
it's so fun.
All right, to have Sherry custom create decor pieces for you or have her plan your next event, just head to our website because we have a link for you right there.
Next week on Friday, April 3rd is the Pirates home opener, and guess what? PTL will be there live that morning talking new ballpark eats, merch, and more. And of course, baseball. A little bit of baseball, too.
Just baseball,
There's baseball, too, happening.
All right, hey, still to come here on today's show, our Waiting Child series is back. And this week, Mikey is going to tell us about all about the amazing kids she got to hang out with at the Puttery. And let me tell you, it's a hole-in-one.
And storms may be coming tomorrow, but not before a beautiful day today. Ron has all the details coming up on your warm-up.
So earlier this morning on the morning news, there were actually flurries coming in through.
No.
And so Ron said this is actually a good thing because it signals that warmer weather is coming in.
Right, warmer air was rolling in.
It didn't quite make sense, but then Ron explained it, and he's a science guy.
He knows science.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
But it does seem like we're in this pattern where we're like warming up, storms cooling down.
Yeah.
Also known as spring.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have these. You're going to have days where you're going to be on the cool side. I mean, our average high temperature 53, our average low temperature is 33. You're going to have days like today where we're going to hit mid 60s for those highs, and then we're going to have first alert weather days like on Thursday where we have stormy conditions. You notice after that, temperatures will cool down. I do want to mention just really quickly, we don't have a lot of time. We are on we're level 1 out of 5 when it comes to our severe weather threat for tomorrow. That's low. But if we do see anything, including a tornado risk, you see how they have those little hashes? That tells us that the intensity of those storms could be a little bit stronger than just the lowest level. So that's the concern that we have. Not widespread, but any type of storms that we see could be fairly destructive if they come through. So we do have some concerns tomorrow. We have more on that at noon. 39, your temperature in Pittsburgh right now. High temperature today, 65. Let me get over to your 7-day. You can also head over to KDKA.com. My blog is there talking about the severe weather threat for tomorrow. Yep, here's a dip right after those storm chances rolling in.
Poor Ron.
Yeah, no.
It's spring. 24, really? Spring?
You won't,
Yeah. So, it's spring break time, so you get to enjoy that, right?
It's spring in Pittsburgh, which is a little of this.
Yeah.
It's this.
Yeah. It's a little of this, yeah.
Just buckle up.
All right. Thanks, Ron.
Sorry.
All right, spring cleaning is just for your home. It's for your car, too. Maybe it needs a reset. So up next, we're seeing how one detailer is blasting away winter grime, hidden germs, and all those mystery crumbs that might be living in your cup holders and elsewhere. So buckle up, because we are detailing the do's and don'ts of getting your car fresh and clean.
Well, if winter left your car covered in salt, crumbs, and other mystery debris, you are not alone. So I decided to come by the U.S. Steel building, where if you drive all the way down to the red level, you can meet up with Eddie here, who is the owner of EJ's Automotive Detailing. Good to see you, Eddie.
Hey, what's up, Daisy? How you doing?
And I know that you are going to give us the do's and don'ts for car detailing, because it really is more than just a car wash.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is more of a hands-on experience, you know, and more attention to detail than your automated car washes.
First, usually you take care of getting things out of the car, making sure that you leave the things that are meant to be in there, and then taking out things like trash and food bags.
Exactly. So when we do like an interior or a full detail, we have a designated area. We put all your personal belongings. The smaller stuff goes in Ziploc bags, and then we go from there.
So from there, there's a lot of dog hair. I have a dog. There's old things from like the fall time, old hay bale.
Right, right. Well, we have all kinds of special tools for that kind of stuff. It makes it easier for us, quicker. And that way you don't have to do it.
Yeah, like even an air blaster that just gets rid of all that.
Yeah, we have a special tool that it blows air through, gets all the cracks, crevices, and then makes the car cleaner. That way, even the small areas that you can't get at home, we can do that here.
And Eddie, whenever you get the full works, you get everything done, even underneath the hood, right?
Yes. So we steam your motor when you get a full detail. We make sure that these vents up here are clearing, get all the leaves, dirt out of there, because if they back up, it's going to impede your airflow and possibly get water inside your cabin area.
And we do not want that.
No. So we'll dress your battery terminals, make sure that they're clean so they don't corrode up. And then we also add Rain-X to your reservoir. Make sure your windshield, when you leave here, you have a good clean windshield.
And Eddie, usually the last step is just cleaning off the windshield and making sure everything's shining bright, right?
That's correct. We usually use a 2-rag system, and basically you just water. Water cleans the best.
Really, huh?
Yeah, so like you don't need all these fancy cleaners. They just actually give a place for dirt and residue to collect back on your windshield. So using just a plain white.
Okay. Ooh, there you go.
And just a simple dry
microfiber towel. Okay. Yeah, because sometimes people try to use paper towels and it just looks
it's
pretty
just
gross.
A lot of lint, a lot of waste.
Well, Eddie, we are just now exiting the winter season, flu, all that gross stuff. So sanitizing is really important for the interior, right?
Yeah, of course, we're going to start by blowing out all the crevices, vacuuming it all out. Then we're going to hand wipe everything down. We have a special solution, disinfects the whole interior. Some of the heavier soiled interiors, we're going to go ahead and steam it. Make sure we get all the bacteria, everything killed in there, make it smell nice and fresh and ready to go for you.
Wow, it looks amazing, it smells amazing. Thank you so much, Eddie and the team. And hey, even if you don't work in the U.S. Steel building, anybody can come down. He even validates parking for you. So Eddie, I think I'm gonna bring my Mustang in next time. All right, see you guys.
Knew sooner or later should bring the Mustang. Yeah.
And
you just got your car detailed.
I didn't realize how cool the whole thing was. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You feel like you have a new car again. I mean, we've had the minivan for 7 years, 3 kids, lots of car seats, lots of goldfish and Cheez-Its. So
oh yeah, I had
amazing.
to clean it out once.
Yeah.
For TV. All right, appointments are encouraged, and not only do they validate, like Daisy talked about, they also have free pickup and drop off as well.
For more information on the services provided by EJ's Car Wash and Automotive Detailing, and to make your appointment, you could visit our website, pittsburghtodaylive.com. We'll have the link for you there.
All right, we spring clean our homes every year, but what about our phones and our laptops? From packed download folders to apps that you don't even know that you have them at this point, like the one I was talking about. That digital mess is weighing you down. So we are unpacking those virtual pounds, and that is coming up next.
This is the source of all of my stress. Digital clutter is the new junk drawer, and chances are yours is overflowing.
So here to help us clear the chaos and take back control is content creator Cammie Wilcady. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Just having you here, we're already feeling less stressed because both of us, and I think this happens to so many of our viewers, you get this message, storage almost full. You can't update the new update because you have too much stuff on your phone. Like, there are some real reasons to try to declutter, right?
No, definitely. I feel like we have so much on our phones that we're trying to capture in our lives. We want to have it all like easily referenced. So yeah, there's a lot that we have there for sure.
I know that we're not alone in this. It's like the screenshots of something like, oh, I got to bring this up to someone later. And then you forget. So you have these old screenshots or, you know, random pictures that you don't even need, taking up all this storage. And so you said that you kind of treat this almost like you treat your house. It's regular cleaning.
Yes, definitely. So when we have physical clutter, we obviously can see it, we feel it, but we don't think about our digital clutter nearly as much. And I think that it's kind of more taxing because our digital footprint is so large now. We've been on our phones for so long. We have all of our, maybe it's your house documents or your stuff for your kids or stuff for work. So it's definitely something to think about and hopefully get it into a place that's automated so you're not thinking about it all the time, but it's easily referenced when you need it.
Well, and tackling it can be really overwhelming when you think about all that's out there. But you encourage people to utilize AI, right?
Definitely. So I think this is using AI for good. And you can kind of prompt it to be a house manager of sort, or just like you would hire in a physical organizer for your home, you can think of AI, and I specifically use Claude, to be that organizer for your digital life as well.
So walk us through what that might look like, because I think a lot of people are intimidated by AI if they haven't started dabbling with it yet.
Definitely.
How do you use it? Like, what kind of prompts? Because you're in control when you're using it.
Definitely, yes. So I like to treat it as a friend of sorts. So I would talk to it just like I would a friend. So if I'm trying to declutter my physical life, I would make a list. I would say I want to do this closet, I want to declutter these files. I do the same thing with AI in the sense that I will actually take a voice memo brain dump of all the things that are stressing me out. I will take the transcript of that and I will put it into AI. And I will say, can you serve as a house manager of sort and a thought partner in which I can help, organize my things? Can you help figure out the gaps that I have in my organization process, especially if I use these tools? What are the best ways that I can utilize them and have things easily, referenceable?
So what are the messages that you get back? Are they like instructions that you have to go carry out? Or are they like, hey, tap on this if you want to clear this out or whatever? Like, how much of the work does it do for you?
Honestly, right now, it can be either way. So you can be fully in the driver's seat and ask for suggestions, or you can have solutions supplied for you using different features like Claude Cowork that has been, recently released. So you can have it do it for you using an agentic AI, or you can have it give you suggestions and then you can run those commands yourself.
Right, and what I've learned is the more prompts, the better. You're not over, I think that we often think, as if we're talking to a person, that we are going to overwhelm you with all of the things that we need and all of the asks that we have. But with something like this, the better you can make those prompts. Like, I need to clean up my photo storage, my files, my notes, my reminders. What are some of the steps? The more, the better.
I agree, and I think being comprehensive in your instructions as well. So if I was, hiring you for a job, I wouldn't say, hey, can you just go do this perfectly? And then I would expect you to do that. I would give you context. I would let you know what I'm using already. I would let you know some of the problems that I have, how I like to work, how I like to be talked to. The more you kind of treat it like a person from that perspective, I think the better the response is.
So let's just get, we're being told we're out of time. I want to ask about photos though, how it would tell you to do what? Like it would all right, we're gonna have to save this conversation for another time apparently.
There's so much more to do.
Really? I mean, I feel like we need a whole class with you.
We do.
And speaking of that, if these tips spoke to you, check out our website because we will have a link for you there. In fact, she's gonna be hosting something special, an 8-week experience to help aspiring creators and entrepreneurs turn their ideas into real solutions. That kicks off the middle of next month if you want to sign up for that.
This is like an immediate follow right now.
Yes.
Up next, Mikey hits the mini golf course with this week's waiting child. We're told that he taught her a thing or two. Let the competition begin. That's when PTL returns.
Welcome back. This week's waiting child, Zachary, has a big personality. He knows how to take his shot and make it count. So we figured there was no better fit than mini golf at the Puttery in the Strip District. 12-year-old Zachary wanted to spend the day teeing off at the Puttery, taking on their indoor mini golf course one hole at a time. This place is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, actually really cool.
I love all the cool decorations and I love all of the wall art. But before we grab the putter, Zach wanted to tell us about all the things he loves doing off the mini golf course.
I like Legos. I like doing like gaming. I also like fixing stuff, building stuff. I do bike riding. I hit jumps on bikes and
Not only does Zach stay active, but he's the kind of kid who can walk into a room and instantly make it brighter.
He has a big personality in that he's outgoing, he's friendly, he has no problem talking to other people, even adults, which is unusual for many kids these days.
Zach's outgoing personality really shines. He jumped right in and was leading me through the course like a pro.
Wow. Whoa, this is sick. They even got the Bible and everything.
I know, that's a big Bible. Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, what's up? This one right here. The salt is over here, I saw it. And I'm guessing you are trying to get your way up here. And I think that's a fake hole.
After getting the full tour, it was time to play a few holes, and it didn't take long to realize Zach's a natural. So I'm gonna go maybe just a slide bit. Oh, maybe I should have did what you did.
Hold up, I'm gonna teach you a little.
Okay, teach me a little bit.
So when you hit it, make sure you have your feet like this.
Okay.
And when you hit it,
whoa. After that shot, I figured I'd take Zach's advice and try my luck. Oh, okay, we got it. Zach had a blast out on the course, and he hopes one day to have moments just like this with his future family.
Zachary has said in the past that he would like to be in a family with a mom and a dad.
What would you say is the most important thing to you when it comes to family?
this family.
Yeah.
Just talking, hang out, have a great day.
With his outgoing personality, great mind, and big heart, Zach makes just about anyone's perfect golf partner. And even better, a great kid to call family. Zach is a waiting child. Oh, thank goodness for Zach, because he showed me the ropes. He helped me with my golf game. I still wasn't good, but he was so kind.
Seems like a really sweet kid.
He really was.
I don't know that you need an in-depth answer. I think just saying family is enough.
That's
I
it.
loved his answer.
So profound.
I really do. I really do. All right, well, we have more information on Zachary, including post-permanency services. You can call 1-800-585-SWAN or go to our website, kdka.com/waitingchild, and we'll be right back. Okay, well, that went by really fast.
It did. The hour flew, which is probably a good thing.
What you guys didn't see is us having a long-winded conversation with our new friend about AI and tech and how we can handle all of our pictures. It was a lot.
We didn't want her to leave, but she did.
Okay, well, that's all the time that we have for today. Be sure to watch tomorrow at 9. Spring cleaning week is here, so we are throwing out more expired items. But these aren't the things you find in the pantry or the fridge. This time, it's your makeup bag.
Oh.
A pro makeup artist is breaking down what needs to go before it starts doing more harm than good.
And believe it or not, Easter, well, it's right around the corner, so we are serving up where to order delicious lamb dishes for your holiday table.
Plus, WWE fans, this one's for you. We're sitting down with 2 superstars before the SmackDown body slams its way into Pittsburgh. That's tomorrow at 9 on KDKA and at 1 on KDKA+.
Make it a great day, Pittsburgh. We'll see you tomorrow.